Rampage or Ramfru. I am Jim Ross, here with Tony Schiavone and with Montel Vertadius Porter. And today on Rampage or Ramfru, we're going to see the ongoing hang-up that happened yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown between Sami Zayn and Medusa, Jim Ross says, because Medusa started something with Sami Zayn and we don't know why. Well, that's right, Jim Ross. We don't know why we don't know why Medusa started the thing she did to Sami Zayn on Friday Night SmackDown. But we do know one thing. Medusa is here today on Rampage at Ramfru, Tony Schiavone said. I tell you one thing, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone, Montel Vertadius Porter said, Medusa wants to make a name for herself. Why she's picked Sami Zayn to make a name over him? A name for herself? I don't know. I don't know why she does what she does, but hey, I like it. Well, so Medusa says, Sami Zayn thinks that he's done with me. He thought that the match we had on Friday Night SmackDown would be the end of it, and he wouldn't have to deal with me anymore. Well, guess what, Sami Zayn? Hate to break it up to you, but you're truly not done with me. You know, why did I choose to bully you? Why did I choose to pick on you, Sami Zayn? Well, it's smooth enough. I did it, Sami Zayn, because I don't like you. And I want to make a name for myself. I've been a TWS since the end of 26 between YL. And I think if I beat you, besmirch you in some way, it will help get me over. Oh, is that right, Medusa? Like, you're not over enough, and you think by shaming me or guilting me in some way, or scathing me in some way, it's going to help get you over. Well, let's see, Medusa. Alright, let's see. You came to the TWF and 26 between YL from Game Again. This offshoot of you didn't come from Amazon to at least, I'm going to say, 2020 YL or something like that. And yes, I had two offshoots of me, and they both came from Walmart. Alright? So you think you're going to get over by starting shit with me. Well, I'm here to tell you, Medusa, that didn't work then, and it's not going to work now. You want to have another match with me? Well, alright, Medusa, since in your mind, we didn't settle anything between each other yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown, so I guess we'll have to do it here today on Rampage or Ramfru. Well, Medusa says, you can do something for me, Sami Zayn. If you lose, I get to shift you in a stone. Well, alright, and if I win, Medusa, I don't get to see your ugly lair ever again. Ding ding ding. Oh! Jim Ross says Medusa knocking down Sami Zayn with her tail. Medusa is becoming a bitch again. She probably always was a bitch. Body slam, Jim Ross said. Forgive my English here. Forgive my speech. Another body slam. Well, you're right about that, Jim Ross. Medusa has always been a bitch, or whatever you want to call her. You know, I don't think she's ever been good in her whole run in the TWF. Montel Vertadius Porter says, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, Medusa. Medusa is a former two-time TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. I think you should be giving her on look for that. Medusa taking out Sami Zayn outside the ring, Jim Ross said. Medusa coming down, landing on him, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I can tell you what, Montel Vertadius Porter said. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Come on. It's going to be cool seeing Sami Zayn be shifted into stone by Medusa. And the Fight Lord's starting to track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Sami Zayn's back in the ring. And Medusa just missed. Sami Zayn picked Medusa up, Jim Ross said. He's put her in the side. The side steeple. He just kicked her. Down with Medusa, Jim Ross said. Will Sami Zayn get the win on Medusa here today? On Rampage or Ramfru, Tony Schiavone says. Well, we hope so, Jim Ross said. I don't like the thought of seeing Sami Zayn being shifted into stone, Jim Ross said. Oh no, Medusa, kick out, Montevitatius Porter says. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Sami Zayn. Well, it seems that Medusa has lost her match here today on Rampage, or Ramfru, Jim Ross says. And Medusa is not happy about it, Jim Ross says. Not at all. You know. She said she was going to shift Sami Zayn to stone if she won her match here today on Rampage or Ramfru. And that didn't happen, Jim Ross says. Well, thank God and thank Jesus that didn't happen, Tony Schiavone said. That Sami Zayn beat Medusa here today on Rampage or Ramfru and got that win. Well, I can tell you one thing, Jim Ross, and I'll tell you one thing, Montevitatius Porter says. Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone. Medusa, I don't know what her grounds of her bind or hang up with Sami Zayn is, why she's fighting him, why she's against him. I don't know. Only I would like to see Sami Zayn shifted into stone. That would have been cool, Montevitatius Porter says. Well, I don't think that would have been cool at all, Jim Ross says. I earnestly don't think, you know. I don't think that Sami Zayn being shifted into stone would have been fuck. I don't think Sami Zayn come on. Alright, here we go. Well, I can tell you one thing, Jim Ross said. I don't think that was cool at all. And I know that we're very thankful that Sami Zayn didn't get shifted into stone, Jim Ross says, Montevitatius Porter. Yeah, we're very happy that Sami Zayn beat Medusa and has not been shifted to stone, says Tony Schiavone. Anyway, Michael Cole now is now going to be talking with Medusa here today on Rampage or Ramfru. Alright, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with Medusa here today on Rampage or Ramfru. Alright, Medusa. You started shit with Sami Zayn. Why? You want to know why I started shit with Sami Zayn, Michael Cole? Because I don't like Sami Zayn. I've been in TWS since 26 between YL. And the only things I ever did was being a 2-time TWF Allegheny Earldom fighter. And no one really seems to care about me that much. But all of a sudden, they want to care about Sami Zayn. A man that really hasn't done nothing since coming to the TWF. And I think that would have been, what, 27 between YL or something like that? Is it true that if Sami Zayn lost a match or lost a fight with you, you would shift him into stone? Well, that was the oversight. Sami Zayn stood on it. And if I would have beat Sami Zayn, Michael Cole, then Sami Zayn would have been shifted to stone. Well, that would have been sad to see Sami Zayn shifted into stone by some fiend like you. You know, Medusa, I think you need to shift your stand and your mindset and your behavior. I think being a bully or a creep in the heel is not good. Well, Jim Ross, I'll tell you one thing, Michael Cole. If Sami Zayn thinks my hang-up with him is over, he's got another guest coming. I'm not done with you, Sami Zayn. Not at all. Well, that's my talk with Medusa. Back to you, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Sami Zayn here today on Rampage or Ramfru. And it's all the time we got here for Rampage or Ramfru. I am Jim Ross for Tony Schiavone and Montel Vertadius Porter. We hope you like Rampage or Ramfru, and we'll see you tomorrow for Power or Might.